In this last video, just like yesterday, we're going to do some application problems. So this first one says to use the table to find the number of miles X you need to bike on Friday so that the mean number of miles biked per day is 5. So I have all of these number of miles that I biked per day. Not necessarily me, but someone. And I want to find that value of X, so the mean is 5. So if you remember mean, that's the same thing as average. And that was when we added everything. So to find the average of miles here, I have to add all of them up. So I have Monday was 3.5 plus 5.5 plus 0 plus 5 plus X. And then I divided it by however many I had. So how many days this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it says to find the mean. That means you're adding up all of your points there and then dividing by how many you have. So I added all of them up, add 5 of them total, so I divide by 5. It's equal to, and it says I want to find the number of miles X so that the mean is 5. So that's my total that I want it to be. So I want this equal to 5. And so now I've set an equation, and we've already looked at one that looks just like this. So I want to now solve this for X. So first I am going to go ahead and simplify that top so there's not so many numbers there. And so when I do that, I have 3.5 plus 5.5 plus 0 plus 5 is equal to 14 plus X over 5. And now again, we have to be careful here. We have this whole big fraction. So whenever you have something that looks like this, we need to undo that division first. So I'm going to multiply both sides by 5. And so now I have 14 plus X is equal to 25. And then I'm going to subtract 14 from both sides. So I get that X is equal to 11 because 25 minus 14 is 11. So I need to bike 11 miles. Let's look at this next one. This next one says your school's drama club charges $4 per person for admission to a play. The club borrowed $400 to pay for the costumes and props. After paying back the loan, the club has a profit of $100. How many people attended the play? So my first step, I want to look to see what my X is. And that's what I'm trying to find. Well, I'm trying to find how many people attended. So my X is number of people. Next, I'm going to go ahead and look for my total. And so go here. Total is usually near the back and says after paying back the loan, the club has a profit of $100. So I want my profit at the end. So I know it's equal to 100. At the end of the day, the school's drama club made $100. Okay, now let's look to see how they made that. So it says they charged $4 per person. Key word here is per. So it's saying every single person paid $4. And I know the number of people is my X. So that means I have 4X. Because I don't know how many people were there. I'm trying to find that out. But I know of all those people paid $4. Next it says the club borrowed $400 to pay for costumes and props. Since I'm looking to see how much they made at the end, borrowing money is not helping them towards that profit. It's actually taking away from it. So since they borrowed it, I have to subtract $400 from what they made at the play. So now I have my equation here, and we're going to solve it. So go ahead, I want you to pause the video and try solving that equation. Okay, so at the end there, you should have gotten that 125 people attended the play. Okay, this last one says the formula D equals 1/2 N plus 26 relates the nozzle pressure N in pounds per square inch of a fire hose and the maximum horizontal distance the water reaches, D, in feet. How much pressure is needed to reach a fire 50 feet away? Okay, so I have my equation already here. It gives that to us. We're not making it up. However, I do have two different variables in here, but they do give us one of those values. So it says that the fire is 50 feet away. Well, is 50 feet away going to go into D or N? So I need to look in the problem to see what those stood for. Well, it says that N was my nozzle pressure, so it's not that. That's what I'm trying to find, how much pressure. And it says the distance the water reaches is D. So that means that D is equal to 50 in this problem. So where I see a D here, I'm going to instead put 50, because I already know the distance is 50 feet away. But now I'm trying to find what N is. I'm trying to find the nozzle pressure needed for that. So now I'm going to go ahead and solve this. So first I want to subtract 26 from both sides. 50 minus 26 is just 24. Okay, and now I have that 1/2 again. You could divide by 2 if you want. I'm going to go ahead and do what I did before. I'm going to undo that division by multiplying both sides by 2. So I get 48 is equal to 1n. Well, 1n, that's just the same thing as n. So I get 48 is equal to n. So this would need 48 pounds per inch nozzle pressure. Okay, that's it for today. If you have any questions on any of these, please shoot me an inbox message. Otherwise, you can do that extra practice or go straight to the assignment. Have a great rest of your day.